Welcome to News West 9's West Texas View with Johnny Lou Avery.
We have the pleasure of having Stephanie Rivas with us again today. She was here last Sunday and we talked about season tickets, we talked about individual tickets, we talked about some of the ways that we use the Wagner-Noel Performing Arts Center. And now she asked her to come back and talk about some specific events that are coming up over the next couple of months, and it's really, really important that you mark these things down on your calendar and check on tickets early because the tickets sell out really, really quickly. So Stephanie, thank you again for joining us today, and let's talk about what's coming up on the agenda.
You know, we pride ourselves in having a variety of shows, so when we really do strive to have a little bit of something for everyone, we want everyone to feel like they're getting something from the Wagner-Noel as far as entertainment and performance is concerned. And so we really do try to bring a variety of whether it is country or rock or classic rock or opera or symphony or Broadway, really to have something for everyone and to make it at an affordable price. Understanding that, you know, we still have to pay these artists and there's still a lot of costs involved. I feel like we have really been able to have a moderately priced ticket and be able to offer some amazing entertainment. I mean, you know, we've had in the past everyone from Jerry Seinfeld to Diana Ross to Tony Bennett to, you know, just some of these great Broadway performances. You know, last season we had Guys and Dolls, and we have had the Addams Family touring production. So we've had a lot of fun. We've had so many great performances, and really we just want to continue that. And we want to, you know, every time we look at something, we just want to step up that level of entertainment because we just know that, you know, we can provide that quality service and that quality space. Coming up early August, so July is a little quiet for us at the building. We're doing a lot of maintenance, a lot of cleaning, a lot of things that need to be done because we have thousands of people through the venue each year. Right. So we take July to do a little bit of that. But August 4th, we have a great pop group. So this group is called Fifth Harmony. You're going to hear them right now played on the radio. You're going to hear them played on 103. You're going to hear them played on B93. They are a product of the show X Factor. So Simon Cowell had a show on for a while called the X Factor, and it was a singing competition, much like an American Idol and those types of shows. But this one was based on not just individuals. At one point, Simon Cowell would create a group and see how far they could go. Well, this girl group is a product of that show, and they're called Fifth Harmony, and they have had great success. They are on their way up the charts. So it's really nice to be able to have an artist in the building who is really, really just starting to emerge on the music scene. So Fifth Harmony is coming in, and what they've done is put together a kind of a summer tour, and they have Debbie Ryan, who's going to perform as a supporting act. Debbie Ryan, your kids will know her as Jessie on the Disney Channel. She's got a band that she tours with. So it's Debbie Ryan, Natalie LaRose, who is a young rap artist, R&B artist, and then B. Miller, who is also another young pop artist. So we have this group of great young talent that is just emerging onto the music scene, and they're going to be here on August 4th at 7 p.m. There are still great seats for this show. So do get them, but as you said, don't wait, because it never fails. I have somebody call and say, I really wanted to go to that show, and I kept waiting, and I would forget and then would miss out. So do get your tickets as early as you possibly can.
But this is a good time to say, be sure and follow what's happening on the website.
Absolutely.
Because you'll see a sign that says sold out. And then if you really, really wanted to go see it, maybe
the day of the show,
it'll say tickets available because somebody turned back in tickets.
Well, it won't be an individual that turns back a tickets. We have a no refund, no exchange policy. But what happens is the show sometimes may have a selection of tickets for fan club or for another group that the show actually, again, is managing those tickets. But they may have additionals that they didn't sell for those things, and so then they give them back to us to sell at the venue. So you'll have that group of tickets that'll just pop open, and all of a sudden one day you'll be on the website and it'll say buy now, and you go, oh my gosh, I thought it was sold out. So it is always good to check back, and for those things, it can be very last minute. So it really, if it's somebody that you truly want to see, I always say go check the website the day of the show. And just kind of keep going back and looking, because you never know when that possibility will arise. And when it does happen, they are usually very good seats. Because they were holding them to sell for something else. So so your opportunity, sometimes, you keep your fingers crossed. It's not an always, and it's never a guarantee, but I always tell everyone it's always worth checking back on the website.
And especially if your heart was set on it.
Your heart was set on it. Sometimes it just all works out magically. And then right after that, on August the 11th at 8 p.m., we have Whitesnake. If you're an 80s rock fanatic, you're going to know Whitesnake. So Whitesnake was a huge, what we called a hair band, a big rock band in the 80s. They had hits like Here I Go Again and Is This Love? You'll still hear them played on many of the radio stations that play the more classic. I can't believe I'm trying to say the 80s is becoming classic. That was my generation of music, my era of music. But those tickets are $67.75 to $47.75, depending on how close, again, you want to be. Great high energy rock show. So if you like those, those rock shows, that's going to be one to definitely see. But again, when we were talking about some of these different performances, you go from having a pop show, which is, for lack of a better word, all bubble gum and fun on stage. It's just that kind of music, to then just a couple of weeks later having this really gritty kind of rock music on the stage. So it's really fun to see the transformation from week to week of what we're going to be able to bring into the venue. It's just been a big thrill. And
this is a good time to stop and say that you have these promoters who contact you, and so you don't have any control over who's touring.
Absolutely, no.
But we are now on everybody's list.
We are on that radar. So, they say word of mouth is your best, your best advertising, and it's true. The artists come in and they have a great experience, and so they tell their management company and other artists.
Stop there.
And so they have a lot of fun coming back.
Yeah. We're going to have to stop right now and take a break, but we'll be right back and talk about some of the others that are coming up for the rest of the summer. So join us in just a minute.
Stay tuned. West Texas View will be right back.